Okay. Brealzibub. Tried calling in last week, but then we lost all of the lines.
Oh, no.
And I was like, okay, you know what? I'm usually not a big fan of pseudonyms, but Brealzibub is kind of fun. Yeah. It is. Brealzibub, you're live.
Hi.
How you doing?
Hey.
I'm not going to try to pronounce your name.
Is it Brealzibub?
Brealzibub.
Brealzibub.
Brealzibub. Oh, I actually like that.
See, I like that less now.
Oh.
I thought it was like be real. Okay, fine. Brealzibub. Okay. So, B, what do you want to talk about today?
So just this is all musings, tentatively held, but I don't know. Just I want to redefine the term soul.
Why?
I know like it has a lot of baggage, but
So, do you think that giving it another definition would give it less baggage?
I feel like it'll be better understood if I could just like give a quick idea of how I'm gonna like talk about it, I guess.
Well,
We're just curious why.
Yeah, because
before we get into the explanation.
Yeah, like you can give a really awesome definition, and your definition of a soul, but that is useful only when we're talking to Brealzibub. But when we're talking to the rest of the world who doesn't know your definition, it's going to just confuse things, and I'm probably going to use their definition because I want to make sure that I'm effectively communicating with them. So I guess the first kind of barrier to entry that I'm going to say is, what is this accomplishing? How is this helping us have a more nuanced conversation?
I'm just basically using soul for lack of a better word.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, then, what's your definition? Just the definition for it.
So, easiest way to explain is I see soul as basically an external hard drive of archaic experiences.
Okay.
Like it's not a fully
human experiences.
Yeah.
Is that a thing that exists?
So the idea it's kind of like on the idea of rebirth.
Yeah, I am so lost. Help me. Number one, so I guess the first question is there in existence in this universe that we are in together an external hard drive of human experiences?
Okay, maybe I did.
Well, this is a yes or no.
That just makes sense.
Or I don't know. Is this a thing that exists?
I feel like I'm explaining everything so badly.
Oh, no, it's okay. Take your
okay.
time. We're just trying to figure out what you're trying to say. That's all.
Yeah, and also I don't want to go down a rabbit hole and then it not be worth the time.
Right.
So if you can answer that first, is there an external hard drive of human experiences in this universe? Yes or no? Because you're arguing
not
that
one. Yeah, it's not a singular hard drive.
So there's more than one hard drive of. Are you talking about our brains? Because that's not external. That would be internal.
External as I'm explaining in like a computer term that an external hard drive is something you can pull from the computer and pass on.
Right.
Can you pull anything from us and pass it on?
Not one of
I mean, if you're talking about this YouTube video being watched after we die, okay. But again, I wouldn't call it my soul or a soul.
Yeah, here, I will let me see if I can run through this real quick. It's I feel like a quote unquote air quotes soul is like it has a symbiotic relationship with human beings.
Okay,
wait,
hold on.
Kind of
hold on.
Different things.
Stop. Hold on. A symbiotic relationship is a thing that exists. I can show that there are gut bacteria that can only exist within my gut. That is a symbiotic relationship because it does something that helps me. There are parasites and different animals that live in symbiotic relationship with each other because they're mutually beneficial for each other's existence, and we can show it. So you're saying that a thing that exists, I don't want to know what it does. Just show me that it's there first. Do you get what I mean? Like...
Oh, I'm aware. This is why these are musings and these are held tentatively.
Okay.
I feel like I have a deep, like I'm an artist, so these are just deep thoughts that go on in my brain.
Then once you get evidence for it, call into the show. We want to be able to have conversations about things, and this is more of we're hearing your musings. So when you have evidence for it and you can support it, call in. But if this is just, I don't, and I just kind of want to, this isn't really the show for that. I'm sorry.
I know. I just wanted to run through the whole thing.
No,
I feel like it makes so much more sense if I actually fully explain.
So that's not how words work. We're
so the thing is
pointing towards clarity, not against clarity.
People
we're trying to make things better, not worse.
People can call the show with, an explanation of why they believe in a God. But what our job is, while you're going through your explanation, our job is to kind of dissect it and figure out what's going on. And so it's we can't even get past this first hurdle on this specific thing. So let maybe just take a little more time and try to figure out if you have something a little bit more tangible, and then we can start from there, and then we can maybe get to your whole long thing.
Yes. But we're glad that you called.
I feel like it is something that totally can be not proven in this time because we are still learning so much about the brain. It could potentially be a thing.
Okay, then once we can test for it and determine whether or not it's in existence, we can go from there. But until then, I would argue that giving a definition for a thing and changing the definition of something that's already in existence to something that is amorphous and unprovable is not beneficial.
Yeah, it was the idea that soul is always related to personality and the core of someone's being.
Sure. And if we understand... Well, if we understand that about you and how you use that term, then we can have that nuanced conversation with you. But getting other people to accept that when they already have working definitions that they support, that's an uphill climb. I'm not trying to be, prescriptivist about it. I'm just trying to...
I don't see any benefit from it.
Yeah. But we are getting short on time, but we're glad that you called. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Mm-hmm. Call us back if you come up with a little bit of evidence.
Yeah.